Welcome back to a new book review. It is a slightly different genre for me than you have seen in other reviews thus far. Instead of fantasy, we are going with romance. This is Book Boyfriends by Melissa Whitney. Not Melissa Wright. I've been trying to call the author Melissa Wright for the last 3 days, and it's not. It's Melissa Whitney. Anyways, this is a fun, cheeky romance about a social worker, Georgia, who is perfectly happy in her job. She writes romance novels as a side hobby, and she can't seem to get a love interest of her own. We all have been there, Georgia. It happens. Anyways, so she makes a wish, and the next thing she knows, the 3 heroes from 3 of her romance novels have shown up, and they think that it is their solemn duty to woo her and to help her pick one of them to be her hero. But weirdly enough, there's a 4th contender involved. This is the friend that her brother set her up with, and maybe he's not quite as strange as she first thought. This was a fun read. It was just, something fun to read. I love a fun read. It was a bit cheeky. The writing was clever. It kind of pulled you along. It wasn't anything intense or purple or anything like that. It was just nice and easy to read, very smooth writing. The characters were all sorts of fun, and I don't know what else to say. I enjoyed it quite a lot. It is a book about a character with a disability. This is, in this instance, celiac, which I have, by the way. Mine manifests slightly differently than the main character, Georgia. Hers manifests primarily as migraines with some nausea and that sort of a thing. Mine manifests as full system reset. It's not fun. But celiac is gluten-free, and any trace of gluten at all sets off an immune response. It's an autoimmune disease, and your body basically attacks itself and starts eating your intestines from the inside out. Super fun. I loved the way that was integrated into the story. It was definitely kind of a big deal in her life, but it was also a way that the potential love interests could show their interest in her, their caring, their learning about her and what she needs in order to have a safe and happy eating experience. I think that was very sweet. I loved it. I love in general any books about characters who have disabilities or mental divergence or kind of traumatic backstories or whatever. I love those little things that are so frankly common in the real world, but you don't really see them all that often in romance. It's usually, you know what I mean. Anyways, I will say there was a lot of character introspection in this book. Now, there's always some of that in a romance novel where the character says, well, what is it that I really want? What is it that I'm trying to do here with me and the love interest? This one was a little over the top on the introspection. There was a lot of conversations with family, friends, coworkers, that sort of a thing, where they said, hey, you're doing X and that's a problem. And the main character says, no, but wait, am I? And then we have 4 or 5 pages afterwards, she kind of goes through and ruminates on past experiences and things that she's done, and oh my goodness, I can't believe I'm really doing that, and sort of a thing. It was kind of a lot. And the fact that she had based the heroes from her romance novels off of people in her life, I think that was a really interesting detail. I liked it quite a bit, but it also felt a little bit strange, given that the characters that she based them off of were also characters in the book, and you could kind of see the interactions, and it kind of doubled up on some of the introspection, character interactions, that sort of thing. But you know what? It was cute. It was fun. I enjoyed reading it. I read it in a day, and I don't know what else to say. I'm a sucker for a cute, fun romance. So, yeah. a little bit of a palate cleanser for you. I have no idea what next week's book review will be. Probably back in the fantasy genre. So I'll let you know when I figure it out next week. Anyways, have a fantastic day. Happy reading. And you know what? I will see you next time. Bye.